Hey everyone and welcome. So recently, some of Phil Heath's pictures and training videos made a lot of noise in the bodybuilding world. Various media platforms that cover bodybuilding talked about his recent downsizing. And now the 7 times Mr. Olympia himself came forward and admitted that he feels a lot better and healthier at his current size, and this was the same size he had 10 years ago. Now, is that statement true? In my opinion, no. Because 10 years ago, in 2011, Phil won his first Mr. Olympia and presented one of the greatest physiques to ever grace any bodybuilding stage. If you compare his recent arm training video with his prime time, you'll realize how great he was back then and how his arms will be considered one of the best ever. Same goes with Dexter Jackson being downsized, as both these legends have nothing else to prove to the bodybuilding world, and it's time to focus on health and longevity. Next up is Wesley's update, who is 13 weeks out of his first classic physique competition for this year. After a disappointing performance at the Olympia 2020 where he placed 11th, Wesley wants to show up with an improved package this year. It's interesting that Wesley had a lot of hype behind him as he came on classic physique scene, but he hasn't been able to crack top 10 at both of the Olympias he competed in. Some would argue that him not taking a proper off-season is the reason of him not making a lot of improvements year after year. Hunter Labrada is in a great spot when it comes to body composition going into the Chicago Pro. He's one of those guys who stayed relatively lean in the short off season that he had post-Olympia while making improvements in his back area and getting bigger overall as well. That goal has been achieved successfully and now he is confident to take on Sergio Oliva Jr. I think this makes up for a very exciting bodybuilding story. Although he's 13 weeks out currently, he is so lean that he can easily step on stage in 6 weeks.
We're sitting at 13 weeks out from the Chicago Pro this year. I already know it's going to be a stacked show just off the guys that I know that have said they're doing it so far. So I'm really looking forward to that. But the spot that we're sitting in, it should make for a very interesting prep that I'm looking forward to sharing with y'all every step of the way. We're so lean right now. I feel like I could be ready for a show in 6 weeks comfortably, just doing things like I normally do.
Hunter is genetically blessed with fast metabolism, and in this interview he also revealed that he can eat up to 900 grams of carbs a day with 0 minutes of cardio and still stay lean. In the next 13 weeks, we'll really know what going into the show actually means.
I'm one of those guys that'll eat 800, 900 grams of carbs and stay relatively lean, but after this show, the food's extraordinarily high and we're doing 0 minutes of cardio still, so have a lot of bullets in the gun left to play with. So
this guy Austin deserves more recognition in the bodybuilding world as he has only 12k Instagram followers. I'll put his IG link in the description box if someone wants to follow. He possesses one of the most aesthetically pleasing physique in the entire 212 division. Austin is currently 18 days out of New York Pro in the best shape of his career, and there is no doubt in my mind that this year he will earn his first Olympia qualification. Only 12 days left and we will see Blasting's pro debut at Indy Pro. So far, no big names have been announced to compete at the show, so there lies a great opportunity for Blasting to grab the win and earn the Olympia qualification. Blasting looks extremely depleted in a recent pic taken by a fan. Might be the angle plus the added factor of him being flat because of low carbs. Other two names that are competing at Indy are Shawn Mendes and Muhammad El Imam. Ending this video with a little men's physique update as the winning champion is excited after hearing Arnold Classic 2021 might happen in September. And to be honest, this is the best Brendan has ever looked this far out of a show. No one in men's physique has been able to win Arnold and Olympia in the same year, and Brendan is shooting for this record. On the other hand, former champion Raymond is ready to step on Pittsburgh Pro stage in 5 days. From there on, grab the momentum to the Olympia 2021. If you like the video, please do subscribe the channel.